Chick-fil-A and multiple other businesses, by the way, have already set up all of their Christmas decorations. And
that's sad.
I am one of the biggest fans and supporters of Christmas. It's disturbing.
This is true.
How much I love Christmas.
Yeah. Me too.
But come on, dude. Right after Halloween, that's not a thing.
No.
Ready? Let's do a jingle. It ain't Christmas yet.
I like it.
You got a different one?
Christmas is the time of year, but it ain't right now.
It ain't right here. It's the best time of the year, but it's not near. It ain't Christmas yet.
Mine is the beginning of the week of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So that
Monday?
Probably Monday, yeah. Because I usually no.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I had to figure out how could I use this sound?
No, it's on the Monday because I do it beforehand because I go away for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Pretty much the whole week.
Okay.
So when I come back, I want my house to be Christmassy. So I don't have to do it, because my butler's out of town, and I give him the year off.
Yeah.
Good
for you. I love Christmas so much, but
yeah,
I want to eat the bird first.
You better stop it. Hey, look, I like Christmas time more than an elf eating a sugar cookie, cuddling with, a gingerbread woman with a tinsel pillow. But let me eat the bird first.
That's dumb. That's so dumb.
No, it wasn't.
Twerk ethic. Twerk ethic.
But you merely adopted the dog. I was born in it.
Don't know much about history.
Yeah.
Don't know much biology.
He don't know much.
Nope.
Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took.
Love it, man.
Little Art Garfunkel for you.
That is the album called Watermark, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact about that album,
Yeah.
it was recorded in Muscle Shoals.
How about that?
How about it?
Man.
And I think I think we should talk about this because Muscle Shoals is special to us for a couple reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, a lot of our favorite bands recorded there. Like a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Skinnerd, Rolling Stones.
Yep.
Wild, wild horses.
Wilson Pickett. Celine Dion.
Art Garfunkel.
Clay Aiken. I doubt he did.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think so.
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha. Yeah.
Percy Sledge. Anyway.
Yeah.
But the cooler part is that we were asked by our friend Michael Wright to literally go to his studio, which is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like a mansion.
Yeah.
We went to the studio to literally film stupid videos.
Mm-hmm.
He asked you to just dance.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep.
Your whole job was to dance, sometimes in a Teletubby outfit.
Sometimes in Teletubby. Yep.
And then my job was to do Cowboy JT videos.
Yeah.
Howdy, y'all. Cowboy JT down at Ivy Manor, Muscle Shoals. I'm going to give you a little tortilla, this board here. Yeah, tortilla. You got it. Here we go.
In the city of Memphis,
Nope.
in the year of 2010,
Everything's fine.
there was police action.
Everything's fine. Everything here works great. I can assure you.
I got caught up in
Michael!
So we kind of went on a business trip to dance and do Cowboy JT in Muscle Shoals
Yeah.
for his studio, which is called Ivy Manor. Sorry.
Manor, yeah.
Minor. So Dwayne Allman is another one. And people would go to Muscle Shoals because for some reason there was something in the water. I mean, something in the water.
Yep.
Something in the water. That made people feel like, I don't know. It just brought some soul out of you.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
But that album was recorded at Muscle Shoals.
Pretty cool.
And if you know the song Sweet Home Alabama, Muscle Shoals has got the Swampers. The Swampers is the name of the band that was at Muscle Shoals.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure. Let me look real quick. Uh-oh. Do you have any idea what just fell?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure.
Didn't see.
No, this wasn't the Swampers. This is just the Muscle Shoals rhythm section. No, I'm not. No, it is the Swampers.
Is it?
Yeah, David Hood, which is friends with Michael Wright.
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson, legend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And Barry Beckett and Roger Hawkins. I'm sure Michael Wright knows every single one of them, or did know, because I'm pretty sure Jimmy Johnson passed away.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also,
that's awesome.
On this album, David Crosby was a background vocal from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Woo!
That's some names right there, boy.
Yeah.
4 of them.
They had some money.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
No kidding.
Well, one of the things that you may or may not have noticed is that we got a new setup.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell this solely by the video.
No.
I mean, by the audio.
Right.
Or maybe you could.
Maybe.
Maybe it sounds so much better. It should,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
But also, visually, you can tell. We have new microphones. We've left, for you gear nerds, we've left the condenser microphones and we've went to the dynamic microphones.
They're gone.
We burned them.
In a barrel. In a burn barrel.
In a burn barrel. Along with our secular CDs.
Yes.
But no.
See ya, Amy Grant.
She's on the fence, I guess. See you, Switchfoot. You're too close. You're too close to the line.
I'll put this heart in motion.
Ooh. Wow.
You're right.
So, no.
I'm just kidding. It's great. It's a great album.
Most podcasters are using dynamic microphones, which it sounds better, but you got to be right up on the mic.
It sounds buttery in my ear right now.
Yeah, it's very buttery. But if you move to the left or the right, it sounds like this. Now I'm moving to the left, and then you can't hear.
Jeremy, where'd you go?
And then I'm going back to the right. Yeah, exactly. So it should sound better. If not, I don't. You're going to have to get over it. But
yeah,
I think it sounds good. We also got a new little mixer.
Nice.
Now, why is this exciting? I'll tell you why.
Because it's colorful.
It is colorful. And to be honest, this really allows for us to have multiple guests now.
Mm-hmm.
We can have up to 6. So that's you and you and you, not you, but you.
Mm-hmm.
We can have 6 people in addition to us. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We also have a soundboard so we can do things like, hey, or the classic.
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got
Welcome back.
if you tell a joke, I can go, oh. Or if I say, welcome to the Twerk Ethic Show.
Yeah.
My name is JT, and this is Cooley.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Seriously, thank you. Thank you. Mom, sit down.
I actually forgot what this one is. Oh, yeah. That's freaking great.
Yes.
We also have the ability to queue up our theme songs that we wrote. So we were able to program these buttons. So for Mount Rushmore, so cool. Oh, it's a tuba. Anyway, this takes us to a new level, and we're excited.
It's not a tuba.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
Wow. What on earth made you think to do that? You just tried to rhyme, or you just tried to replace tumor with tuba. And I just played a tuba like a trombone.
Yeah, you did.
But whatever. I've never played a tuba. Did you know that my wife told me, she was like, what musical instrument do I remind you of? And I can't remember the one I said for her. It was just normal. And I said, okay,
clarinet.
Well, what musical instrument do I remind you of? Without any hesitation, my wife goes, a tuba. And I'm like, is that a fat joke?
Wow.
And she goes, no. And I'm like, and so she went and she told everyone at work, her work.
Yeah.
And they're like, I can't believe you said that. She's like, I don't think it's a bad thing. They're like, I wouldn't want to be called a tuba. And she was like, no, you're like, strong and just you're a tuba. And I'm like, I'm not getting this. I'm not getting it.
Yeah. She didn't think that went all the way through.
No. But anyway, we got a new setup.
Oh, well.
Got new songs. I don't know, man. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, dude.
And we're almost a year in.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so it's cool to see. We bought all this stuff because of our sponsors.
Yes.
So thank you so much to Cannon Plumbing and to Austin Poff. I did want to go ahead and talk about Austin Poff.
Okay. Behind his back.
Behind his back.
Cool.
I hope he never listens to this because he is the greatest.
He's about to get shit on.
No, Austin does guitar repair services. He does
phenomenal work.
Restringing, setup, fret work, refret, bridge, saddle.
Yep.
Nut replacement. It's a real thing.
Yeah. I believe you.
Last nut replacement that I had, fantastic.
Yeah.
Best nut replacement in town.
Mm-hmm.
He does hardware and electronic replacement. Yeah. You look like you got a joke brewing.
Maybe.
Okay.
I just need to know how to say it.
Okay, I'll give you some time.
Okay.
Common issues that a setup may resolve is tuning instability, strings that buzz.
Yep.
Strings too far away from the frets. I don't know. That used to drive me insane.
He has a real big problem with a G string.
He does. Yeah, he does. But
he looks good in one, though.
Yeah, he looks great in one. But he can take your G string.
Yeah.
Do a nut replacement.
Yep.
And pick slide into your DMs. Actually, you need to pick slide into his DMs.
Yeah.
Because if you want to contact him, it's Austin_Poff, Poff.
Yeah. Poff.
Exactly. Austin_Poff at Instagram. Honestly, best decision you ever make.
Yes.
Okay. So,
other than to follow Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior.
So
I love my rabbit's foot, by the way.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's so
it's
soft.
lucky. It's lucky.
Yeah.
I want to talk about something that kind of bothers me.
Okay.
And you already know that it bothers me, but I'd like to set this up.
All right.
I'll say it in 4 words. It ain't Christmas yet. Now, when we're recording this, it's a week behind.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to it on the day that this comes out, November 9th, it's actually November 2nd when we're recording this.
Yeah.
And Chick-fil-A and multiple other businesses, by the way, have already set up all of their Christmas decorations. And
that's sad.
I see people on Instagram being like, October, and it has like a Halloween, or October 31st has like Halloween, and then it's like November 1st, and it has a picture of Elf. And I'm like,
oh,
no. But before we continue,
yeah,
I do want to preface, I am not a Christmas hater. I am quite literally the opposite.
Yeah.
I am one of the biggest fans and supporters of Christmas. It's disturbing.
This is true.
How much I love Christmas.
Yeah. Me too.
But what I'd like to talk about is what you think is appropriate.
Yeah.
For starting, because I know you're a little different than me. You're not November 1st.
No.
But you're a little different than me. So I will ask you how you're supposed to introduce Christmas into your life. The seasons, the music, the movies.
Yeah.
How do you go about it? Because I know some of it. I know there's a particular movie that you watch to help you. So
yes,
I'll ask you first.
Okay.
And then I'll talk about what I think is right.
Yeah. Mine is the beginning of the week of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So that probably Monday. Yeah. Because I usually no.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I had to figure out how can I use this sound if you're
that privilege would be taken away from you if you do that one more time.
What are we taking?
All that. No, it's on the Monday because I do it beforehand because I go away for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Pretty much the whole week.
Okay.
Like I plan on leaving Tuesday, spending the week with, and I don't come back till Sunday.
Yeah.
So when I come back, I want my house to be Christmassy.
Yeah.
And 'tis the season.
Yeah.
So I don't have to do it, because my butler's out of town, and I give him the year off.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah. Right. So when I come back from Thanksgiving, I'm in the holiday spirit, and then when I walk in the house, I'm still in the holiday spirit because my house is decorated.
Yeah.
So that's why I do that then. And
I get that.
So,
which I just want to point out is a long time from right now.
Sure.
Now, of course, it's weeks.
Yeah.
But still, I was at Chick-fil-A November 1st, and they were all up.
Yeah.
So what you're talking about is still 3 weeks?
Yeah. I'm not even going in the closets for Christmas decorations even yet.
You might be coming out of it though.
Well, I hope so soon. Hey-o. So yeah. But I'm not even looking for stuff. Stuff's packed away still.
Yeah.
Just I know where it is. I'll get it.
Yeah.
The week of Thanksgiving.
Sure.
So, but it's in there now. So that's when I break it out. And once I decorate the house, or mostly decorate anyway, Die Hard.
Yeah. That's the one I was waiting on.
Boom.
And I think
starts off the Christmas season.
I think we talked about this on the podcast. I can't remember in what context because we started the podcast in January.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure why. Maybe it was a 80s movies Rushmore. Maybe.
Maybe.
I know we talked about it.
Yeah.
And I was telling you that Die Hard is not, in just your opinion, a Christmas movie because when we first started hanging out, it seemed like a weird thing, but there's a lot of people got your back. out
Right.
there. You know, it's a Christmas movie, but I kind of like your thing. It's like a intro to a Christmas movie.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not full out
No,
elf.
there's hints of Christmas in it,
Come on.
but the whole movie is not about Christmas.
Yeah.
It just happens to take place at Christmas.
Yes.
So there's not a lot of,
And for those wondering, yes, we will be doing Rushmore of Christmas movies. No question. But
absolutely.
not on November 1st.
But it's not like for Die Hard though. You're never in the Christmas spirit until
The end of the movie.
the end of the movie when the credits start rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and then you're like, yes,
Yeah.
that's why I put in this movie. Let's celebrate Christmas.
You know, what's that movie, Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Yeah.
When Paul Rudd is like, oh, the weather outside is weather. That part just always
Nice.
always got me. All right, so
That's
don't,
me. So that's
Yeah.
now you.
I don't do that, but I also don't. I'm not appalled by what you do because I feel like a lot of people do that. You just can't wait, and you're like, come on, I got to go
Right.
in. But a month too early, y'all, it ain't Christmas yet.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Me, I'm far more hardcore about this because I love Christmas so much, but
Yeah.
I want to eat the bird first. You know?
True.
So, which is a Cowboy JT.
I get it.
I have to find that video.
You better stop it. Hey, look, I like Christmas time more than an elf eating a sugar cookie, cuddling with, hey, a gingerbread woman with a tinsel pillow. But let me eat the bird first.
But my wife has talked me into getting the Christmas tree before Thanksgiving. That way, when you come back from Thanksgiving, your house is Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
She's talked me into that. So I think what's probably going to happen to me is very similar to what you're doing already.
Yeah.
I think I might evolve into that.
Yeah.
Into as long as it's like around Thanksgiving,
Right.
that's fine.
Exactly.
But come on, dude. Right after Halloween, that's not a thing.
No.
That's just not.
No. You know where I learned that wasn't a thing? Is because I used to work at the Baptist bookstore back
Wow.
in the day, and they would start playing Christmas music nonstop on November 1st.
Oh my god.
And so by the time Christmas rolled around, I was just like, I don't want to.
That's the
wanna listen
problem.
to
That's
it
the
anymore.
problem. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
Exactly.
It's like
it burns you out.
it burns you out.
Yeah.
And to me, I watch several Christmas movies multiple times.
Yeah.
So I can't do that for 2 months straight. You know? So
Yeah.
but for those of you
True.
out there that feel differently, you know what? Kumbaya. Do your thing.
Kumbaya.
Mazel tov.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas.
Happy Kwanzaa.
All that stuff.
Whatever.
You do what you need to do. And I'm just not going to do it because it ain't Christmas yet.
Yeah.
Ready? Let's do a jingle. It ain't Christmas yet.
I like it.
You got a different one?
Christmas is the time of year, but it ain't right now.
It ain't right here. It's the best time of the year, but it's not near. It ain't Christmas yet. Anyway, what it is, so when this releases, it'll be November 9th.
Yeah.
So we will be doing This Day in History coming right up. I wanted to say it's Veterans Day on Thursday. And, I feel like it's not appropriate to say like Happy Veterans Day. Because, it's not necessarily happy. Like
True.
some of the experiences are not happy experiences. But we
Right.
will say, for those who have served, thank you
Yeah. Absolutely.
for everything. just thank you for everything you've done. Veterans Day.
Yeah.
You should get anything you want.
Yeah.
You go to the
Absolutely.
ice cream store, they better give you ice cream for free.
Yep.
You go to anywhere, cigar shop, you need to have your cigar for free.
Best Buy, Magnolia Room. Get what you want.
Tesla dealership, as long as it's on Veterans Day,
Yep.
get it for free. So,
Yep. 0 money down, 0% financing, price tag 0.
0 dark 30. I wanted to say
0 100 hours.
Yeah.
Huh.
I wanted to say I have a stolen valor moment. And before people freak out, I'm not a bad person. This
Right.
is actually kind of a funny story.
Yeah.
So we went to,
As long as you validate it.
validated parking.
Hit that.
You deserve 3 of those.
I was one. You would have hit the wrong one.
Yeah. Tell me again.
As long as you validate it.
Oh, crap. All right. So we went to, I think it was me and Spanky. Spanky is a real person, people.
Yeah. He is.
His name is Josh, but he was nicknamed Spanky.
Yeah.
I think it was him and I, or me and him. I can't remember.
He and I.
How about he and I went to Nashville? What? Well, sometimes it's not I. If you end the sentence with it, that's not right.
Right.
So I'll just change the sentence and start it with
McGee and me.
yeah. He and I
Right.
went to Asheville to the Biltmore.
Okay.
It was the first time going, never really heard much about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we went up there and I'm like, hey, this is kind of cool. So we went up there, we went into the front office to buy the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking $20, $25, whatever.
Yeah.
So I say, yeah, I'd like 1 ticket. And the lady goes, yeah, that'd be $75. And I was like, what? $75? And she goes, well,
Wow.
unless you're military. And I was like, well, and I just jokingly said, well, my boss is. And she goes, yeah, that counts. And she gave me the military discount.
Whoa.
And so I didn't actually say I was. I said
Right.
my boss was.
Yeah.
And so,
Clearly she heard what you said.
yeah. And so she gave it to me. And then afterwards I called my boss and I was like, hey, man, I just stole your valor and I just want you to know about it. And he goes, no, man, that's awesome. It's like, I love that you did that. So
Nice.
I just wanted to share that story.
Yeah.
So now, Nate, you know what time of the show it is.
Yeah.
It's time for This Day in History.
This day in history. Sometimes people die, and sometimes people don't.
The Atlanta Braves are going to the World
So
Series.
today in history is November 9th.
Yep.
And one of the things that the audience might not know that we started doing is I thought it would be more interesting if you didn't know what they were. Like before, I was kind of like running it by you to see
Right.
if this is worth putting on the show.
Yeah.
But I think it's a little bit more interesting and authentic if you don't know what I'm going to say. Right?
I like it.
So you don't know these.
No, I don't.
So this day in history, first
Yeah.
up, we go in chronological order.
Okay.
1799, Napoleon participates in a coup and declares himself dictator of France.
Really?
This dude was like, I don't care what you say. I'm the dictator. Tell me I'm not. Tell me I'm not.
Who's going to tell him?
Yeah, it's Napoleon.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, you're going to come to me and we're going to say, we should do this with the country of the United States and say, we're the leaders now. And then the entire country is going to fall apart.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. I'm just going to declare myself the dictator of France.
Yeah. Isn't that what Hitler did?
Yes. Well, kind of.
Yeah.
So it started off as
But he had the backing of...
Well, he started off in the Weimar Republic, which was a democracy in the 20s.
Yeah.
And then, actually, there's a really good book about it. It's called The Death of Democracy. But he starts doing these things that are more like what Napoleon does. And he's like purposely causing violence in the streets. And he's like building these relationships with these. He basically rises to the top. But anyway, there's this guy. He's at the top.
Yeah.
And he dies. And usually that guy keeps people like Hitler in check. But as soon as he dies, Hitler said, you know what? No, we're not replacing that person.
Right.
And so he just had full reign.
He becomes the Fuhrer.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway.
Yes.
Next up.
Troubled young man.
1906. I remember it well.
Yeah. All right.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
One of the most interesting human beings ever. He became the first U.S. president to travel internationally while in the office. Because, you had like Thomas Jefferson traveled to France and all that stuff. But
yeah.
Theodore Roosevelt traveled to Panama today in 1906.
Oh.
And he's the first while in office to travel outside the U.S. The things you didn't know.
Dang.
And I didn't know either.
I didn't. Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
1906.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of Southern Western University, where my parents graduated from.
Really?
I think so.
Let's look it up. Southern Wesleyan University. Nathan sucks. Why am I doing this? Oh, I'm saying that out loud. 1906.
Yes.
Dude, nice job.
Yes.
That's really cool.
It was, at first it was called Central Western College.
I'd lose my mind if it was November 9th. I would lose it. It doesn't have an exact date.
Yeah. Their homecoming's in October, but I mean.
But still.
Yeah.
You got the right year, but if it would have been like November 9th, I would have lost my mind. October 15th.
Oh, October 15th.
Yeah.
All right. They first they were called Central Wesleyan College because they were in Central South Carolina, which is next door to Clemson. And then they later changed their name to Southern Western University. I can't remember when, maybe in the 90s.
Okay.
But yeah, so
very cool.
I remember going to their 100th year anniversary.
Your parents
and
are 100?
Yeah. They went there they graduated in 1906.
Graduate.
So
your parents are really old.
Yeah, they had me kind of late. They were 70 when they had me. So no, that'd be more like 90, 98.
Yeah.
98 when they had me. Anyway, so when you said 1906, I was like, wait a second.
You got
and
there.
I nailed it.
All right, moving on. 1968, November 9th.
Okay.
Mr. Joe Cocker, his version of Get High with a Little Help from My Friend, the Beatles song.
Oh, yeah.
Number one. Went number one today.
Nice.
Fun fact, Joe Cocker, for some crazy reason, is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's...
Billy Joel.
That's weird.
Wrote like a 5-page letter to the Hall of Fame and said, how on earth is this person not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I know.
Joe Cocker, oh my gosh. But anyway, today, 1968.
Wow.
Number one hit.
Nice. Which is actually the first version I heard of that song.
That makes sense.
Had no idea it was a Beatles song.
It definitely was more popular.
Well, it was the Wonder Years theme song.
It was the who?
With the Wonder Years theme song.
Oh, that's right.
And that was that version.
That was his version of it.
Yeah. And that's the
I
first
got
verse
you.
I heard.
What would you do if I sang out of tune?
Getting high with a little help from my friends. Dude, some of his vocal runs in that, it's like, oh my gosh.
Stupid.
You
He
got
was feeling it, bro.
Hey, somebody hurt him.
Right?
You know those memes sometimes.
Somebody
like,
said no to him.
Yeah.
And he didn't like it at all.
So those people who say who hurt you, it's like
Right.
like look at Joe Cocker sometimes. I'm like, who hurt you? Because you got some soul deep, like way down in there.
Who rejected you, son? Speaking of Hall of Fame, our boys Foo Fighters
They got
into
in.
the Hall of Fame.
They deserve it,
Congrats. Absolutely, they
especially since they're the only rock band still around.
do. Right. And they're still rocking hard, bro. I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
So good.
All right, moving on. 1967, which is we're going backwards. Now.
Okay. This is not chronologically in order.
chronological. I wrote this down. Oh my god! For those wondering what that inside joke was, there's an episode of The Office.
The Office.
Called Which episode is? What is it actually called? Do you know?
I don't know. It's a
Doesn't
Christmas,
matter.
Christmas episode.
It's a Christmas episode.
The third season.
And not Jan. Gosh, wow, totally not Jan. Pam says "Nutcracker Christmas" in a way that literally makes you want to throw up.
Yeah.
She says it like this: "Nutcracker Christmas." It's like nutcracker. I mean, it's like
There's too much.
there's too much. Anyway, so we always say that.
In the name of Nutcracker Christmas.
So
Yeah.
1967,
Okay.
which was the year one of my receivers was built, by the way. My Macintosh. Actually, that one right there.
Oh,
It was built in 1967.
nice.
NASA launches, which you know what NASA is, right?
Yeah, it's a car dealership.
No, they own a Quick Trip.
Quick Trip.
They're a convenience store
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
They used to own Best Buy.
Nah, I saw them at. And they're from Nassau.
It's
which is
completely unnecessary.
Oh.
Anyway, all right, y'all. NASA goes to space, people. NASA takes people to outer space. Sometimes they'll take people to Switzerland, Europe. I love that. Anyway,
Switzerland, Europe.
NASA launches Apollo 4 into orbit, which is the first successful test of a Saturn V rocket.
Which is Apollo's great grandson.
Apollo Creed.
Yeah, he's a great fighter.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought it was cool. I know
Nice.
I know you like space too.
I do. I was a huge space nut when I was a kid.
Yeah. So was Sarah Carter, but I was not. Moving on.
Okay.
This is going to require a Ronald Reagan impression from you.
Oh, okay.
1989, the Berlin Wall was taken down. Can we get a? Do you have a Reagan?
I think so. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
That was way better than I thought. Can you do it again? But stay in character and let me tell you something else to say.
Oh, okay. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Jeremy, can you bring me a Coke Zero?
Jeremy, can you bring me a Coke Zero?
Doesn't
What's a Coke Zero?
Dude, that was the Berlin Wall thing. That was like, I wasn't ready for how good that was. Okay, last one on the list.
Okay.
November 9th, 1996, Evander Holyfield upsets Mike Tyson an 11th round knockout.
Wow. Yep.
Hmm.
Is that the ear biting?
I'm not sure. We should
Or
look
was
that
that the
up.
second bite?
We should look that up. The second bite, yep. Ear biting, Evander Holyfield date. Things I never thought I would type. That was in 97.
Oh.
So he took him down in 96.
Okay. Yeah.
June 28th, 1997. Let's read how history has documented this.
Okay.
On June 28th, 1997, Mike Tyson bites Evander Holyfield's ear in the third round of their heavyweight. Third round.
Wow.
He was hungry.
Yeah.
The attack led to his disqualification from the match and suspension from boxing, and was the strangest chapter yet in the champion's roller coaster year. He would later go on to star in The Hangover. He also went to prison.
Yeah. Mike's had a weird life for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some great, some not so great.
He doesn't seem very stable.
He's had an earful though.
Hey, you're not wrong.
No.
He's got an earful.
Yeah. The second fight, that makes sense because they interviewed him years later about that fight. And he was like, I was so depressed. He's like, I couldn't get him because he was like, I couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
So he was like, he was so frustrated that he just bit his ear.
Wow.
And then he bit his other ear later on.
Well, on that note, please don't ever bite my ear.
Which is this note? Okay.
What were the what did we do that one for the Papa's Puffs?
Yeah.
Is that the tropical?
That was banana pudding.
Oh yeah. Banana pudding. No, I got to cut it off. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Banana pudding. And then this one tropical? Tropical.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Do you remember the harmony?
Mm-hmm.
Tropical. Oh God. This was the Cowboy JT one. Let's see if I can still do it. Hot cinnamon will make you drink milk. Woo! Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, and with that,
yeah.
what an abrupt ending. With that, we're gonna go. So y'all have a great week.
Yeah.
Please, if you can try, do not bring out the Christmas music quite yet. Just a few more weeks, please.
Yeah. That's all we ask.
That's all we're asking. And then let it rip.
But if that's your thing, don't do it in front of us.
That's all. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
It's like if you're a Nickelback fan, you're still a person.
Yeah.
And you deserve,
you'll never be friends with us, but
yeah,
you're still a person.
You're still fine.
You're still important.
Don't do it in front of me. Just don't do it in front of me because it makes me want to vomit.
Right.
In my hands while I'm sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
We got to go.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Hit that applause.
Have a great week.
Do it.
And this applause is for you.
This is for you. You deserve it.
You deserve
every second of this.
I can't believe it.
They deserve it.
They deserve it.
They deserve this.
You did this.
Listen to this. Listen.
All because of you.
That's for you.
Every bit of it.
Let's just keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. Keep it going, 1 o'clock.
Yeah. This is for you.